emotions in college sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Huskers ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the San Jose State Spartans offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Tyler Brown, this guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right?
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And listen to this crowd. On the opening play of the game, the defense picks up a huge sack and they force a negative play. And just imagine, David, being this quarterback for a moment. You were already facing a lot of pressure. You were already facing a great pass rush. And it just feels like a tidal wave of emotion, putting you in a hole early in the game. It'll be interesting to see how this offense can respond.
Yeah, I'm looking over and I'm like, all right, let's run something safe, right? Like, that couldn't have gone worse to start this game. Interested to see how they respond. We can't just get pass happy, right, and put ourselves in a bad situation. But this offense is...
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And you simply cannot start the game any better if you're on defense. The first two plays of the game, you get a sack. That's how you seize momentum.
They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Spartans will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. Taken down right away. So Nebraska's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. Bunch formation for these receivers. Shut downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Second and long here. Hits inside, it's Nelson. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Husker. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big all-season good. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Play action on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Turns it upfield.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, it's Clay. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out wide left, it's Anderson. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You gotta like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. When defense does their job, gets them the football back, they come out, execute. Nice job getting on the score.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Barney. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Rushes on. A sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Huskers looking to convert on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. Right at the line. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back. It's McDaniel. Unloads to the wideout. In traffic, it's Anderson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Drops back on first down. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep...
Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. It looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Unleashes it. Almost picked off.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Third and long coming up. Keeps it moving. It's Nelson. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Motion from the back. Snapped on fourth down. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the sure tackle to turn it over on downs? Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Volunteer sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. To the air, it's McDaniel. Fires to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Changing the routes with his receivers. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Allen. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Huskers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's looking at this as a free play. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted. They were back in their own end and they stopped the drive. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did. And that ends up being an interception.
That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on 2nd down? We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Options galore here. 2nd and just a few inches. Using his legs. It's Craig. Knocked down immediately. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. Gets open down the middle. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though.
There he goes. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Quick handoff. Looking for a crease. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
No way they plan the shit that good.
Playing in the slot. You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it on the 47. He's changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st. He turns that loose down the right side. Makes a deep grab. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Dumps it off in the flats. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. He holds one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters into books head time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. From deep, it's Mills. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, I caught up with the Cornhuskers head coach at the half. They really expect to stick to the running game here in the second half. This is a close game, and he's a little concerned with his quarterback's shaky performance in the first half. Turning the ball over put them in a tough position, but they are dominant on the ground. Expect them to continue to really force that issue at the line of scrimmage here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Straight ahead, it's Nelson. He's dropped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They give it back to him. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Nelson. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Huskers are marching down the field. Hands it off.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. On play action. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Barney. Makes the catch and he's free. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And I really love the idea.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and go.
Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. They'll go to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play